The notion that the science on climate change is a lie to manipulate Christians is a claim that has been circulating among certain groups, particularly those with strong conservative and religious affiliations. This argument suggests that climate change is a hoax perpetrated by scientists, governments, and other organizations to control and manipulate Christians, often for political or financial gain. However, a closer examination of the evidence and the underlying motivations behind this claim reveals a more complex and nuanced reality. Firstly, it is essential to acknowledge that the overwhelming scientific consensus supports the existence of human-induced climate change. Numerous studies, research papers, and reports from reputable scientific organizations such as the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC) and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA) have consistently shown that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases, are significantly contributing to the warming of the planet. The evidence is based on decades of data collection, observation, and analysis, and it is not limited to a single institution or group of scientists. The idea that climate change is a lie to manipulate Christians is often rooted in a misunderstanding of the scientific method and the motivations of scientists. Scientists are driven by a desire to understand the natural world, to uncover new knowledge, and to address pressing global challenges. While it is true that some scientists may have personal beliefs or biases, the scientific community as a whole is committed to objectivity, peer review, and the pursuit of evidence-based knowledge. The notion that dozens of scientists from diverse backgrounds and institutions could collude to fabricate a complex and multifaceted phenomenon like climate change is implausible and lacks credible evidence. Moreover, the claim that climate change is a tool to manipulate Christians is often linked to a broader narrative of secularism, liberalism, and anti-Christian agendas. Some proponents of this view argue that climate change is being used as a pretext to impose draconian environmental regulations, restrict individual freedoms, and promote a secular, humanistic worldview that is antithetical to Christian values. However, this perspective overlooks the fact that many Christians, including prominent Christian leaders and organizations, are actively engaged in environmental stewardship and climate action, motivated by a sense of biblical responsibility to care for creation and protect the vulnerable. In fact, a growing number of Christian denominations, churches, and organizations are recognizing the moral and spiritual imperative to address climate change. They are drawing on biblical teachings, such as the concept of stewardship and the call to love and care for neighbors, to inform their responses to environmental challenges. This includes advocating for climate justice, promoting sustainable practices, and supporting policies that prioritize the well-being of both people and the planet. By framing climate change as a moral and spiritual issue, rather than a partisan or ideological one, Christians can work together with people of other faiths and backgrounds to address this global challenge. Ultimately, the claim that the science on climate change is a lie to manipulate Christians is a misleading and divisive narrative that distracts from the urgent need for collective action on this critical issue. Rather than perpetuating conspiracy theories and misinformation, it is essential to engage in respectful and informed dialogue, grounded in evidence and a commitment to the common good. By working together and drawing on the best available science, Christians and people of other faiths can contribute to a more just, sustainable, and compassionate world, where the dignity and well-being of all people are protected and promoted.